don't chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you had you. I know that you know I gave everything. See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my...
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tennessee Titans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Pushes past him. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Okay, ready? Tag! Hawk 70!
And they'll go on the ground. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An ideal beginning of the drive there, as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
18, Pioneer!
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The Titans had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
79 Bronco! Bronco 80!
Ward. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Bills 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And he works free. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing now is Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. T. Higgins is the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Shrugs him off. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Manuel. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cougar 19.
Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, Manuel. And he stopped immediately there. Zach Baun there on the tackle. You look at this Buffalo defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Throwing now, Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw right side taken in by Odunze. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19, Warriors 70.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
60, Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here's Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Allen completes it to Coleman. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now 3rd down and 7.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Now Ward. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Bills nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Juke.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a 2nd and 2. To the air, Allen. And that will complete once again to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Second and goal from the 1. Allen now on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Cook. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
Narvis's kick is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He stiff arms him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
To throw is Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Push, alert, push, alert, push.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third and 12.
Deputy! Cowboy 80! Dragon 60!
Looking to throw. Moore. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Okay, break! Go! Let go!
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Ready.
Back to throw. Moore. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's 21-3. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Pat Surtain up to make the play.
At the 23-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Dances by him. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Allen now looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Allen to throw once more. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's caught by Coleman. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4.
In motion left is Higgins. Now Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Coleman. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got Richard E. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Ward. That is caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Cougar 19.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Ward. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
To throw, it's Allen. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 31-yard line.
Now Allen. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And again, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On play action, Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, they'll throw with Allen. His pass caught at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To the air, Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills. Touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
21. Bills 18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. He'll get this out quickly to Odunze.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tigers, trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Second and 5. Throwing now, Ward. They'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready,
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now we give up the middle to Williams.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Come on, come on. 79 Bronx, 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's Ward.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Ward.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Perez. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Let go.
And they'll go on the ground.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Got it. Ready?
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Bills' 21-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Ready.
2nd and
break.
long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now Ward. And this one's incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Come on. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Bronco 80. Tight end on. 19 Lions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier mess.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Allen. Well, he caught it. It's St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. And it's caught. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. Here's 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now 2nd and 4.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Odunze wide open. It's complete.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field?
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go street. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, run.
Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This a long one from 54. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they have regained the lead. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Tennessee, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.